Now this was a surprise, to say the least. Here we have the famous Trackmaster Oliver, known heavily for his overpricedness. He was never released in America and was only released in the UK and I assume Japan because that's where he was made. This one was released under the Trackmaster brand. Not sure which branch of Tomy Trackmaster. Back in 2011. Well, this model in particular. The original version came out in like the 90s, pretty sure. Yes, I bought Duck as well, a little bit after. I didn't even buy Oliver. This was a present from my parents, which is really special to me. I got Duck a bit later, and he brought Toad to me. So now I have Oliver and Toad. I got his coaches as well, but those are also in the box. Yeah, a lot of rolling stock goes to the box. There's only 2 exceptions to this, and that is Toad, because Toad and Oliver. And as well as Sir Handel's flatbed, because I use that to display Peter Sam. Now, I mentioned with Rusty that there was another thing that feels like they're mixing a bit of stuff, and that's exactly, and this is the one I'm talking about. Like, you look at this, the black wheels. In the Railway series, he had black wheels, but in the show, he had green ones. So it feels like they're kind of mixing them together. And here's what I don't understand. They re-released him back in 2011 with the other revamped engines, and they didn't revamp him. They literally just re-released him. I don't get that. It would have also made him a bit more affordable if he was in the US. And Oliver is my favorite character, so I've always wanted him. And I had to wait 8 to 10 years to get him. Long wait, but all the same, glad I have him. The one I have doesn't have the stickers, and that's in the back, and that's probably why it was cheaper. No, I'm not saying it was expensive. It was $80, but it was cheaper than $100, so, and $160 for that matter. It's cheaper. You're probably not going to get a deal like that often. And you can definitely tell the reason why is probably because of that non-existent back sticker. But considering a good chunk of these trains don't have front stickers and not back ones, it's not like it fits out or anything. Sticks out. Overall, though, I guess I might as well talk about Toad for a little bit. Really nice. What can I say? He's Toad. He was... I'm actually not sure what... No, this is a 2002 release of Toad. Which is actually really interesting, though, because 2002 made Finland, Tomy Toad. Now, that's actually really interesting, because the duck I got him with was one of the originals made in 1996. I don't know if they I assume the fact that Toad's here means they re-released Duck in 2003. But, yeah. No, that's interesting. I don't know what year Scruffy was made. The one that I have, I know one of them I have was made like past 2010, I believe, but the other one, I don't know. Either 2002 or 1996. Now, this one's a 2011 release, I checked a bit ago. Now, let's display them in action. Yes, I do have tracks, I just don't have them out. They're in their own box, in the garage. They're easy to get, and I'm just not getting them. Just because I'm going to be doing all this and then I'll be putting them away. And yeah, it'd be only to film for like 32 minutes. Yeah. I was planning on filming a video on this the moment I got him, but I ended up not doing that. So I'm feeling really motivated right now. I don't know why. So I just took the time and I'm recording all these videos. I'll actually record another video after these reviews, but yeah. This is going as long as the Duncan one. I'd honestly have to rate this an 8.5 out of 10. He's my favorite. No, I'm excluding biased. If I were being biased, I'd go out like a 9.5 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. But I gotta be truthful. He's an 8.5 out of 10. Not the best. Definitely far from the worst. I know I have a lot of... I've seen a complaint about, like, his boiler thing, and personally, I don't really care too much about that. Proportions, I'd say, fair. Otherwise, I feel like he looked a bit weirder, but this is probably just because I've known this my whole life. Yeah. So after 8 to 10 years, own him. Really nice. Glad to have Oliver in my collection. Now then, well, let's move on to his friend.